Hello everybody, and welcome back to Animal Crossing New Horizons! Today, we have a letter from Nook Inc. New residents moved into the plot we set up. As a token of appreciation, we get 10, well, we get 1,000 Nook Miles. Yeah, 10,000. That'd be pretty cool. 1,000 Nook Miles into our account. Spend it on something that'll make us happy. Question for you, Steven. I was working on my garden, and I must get carried away yelling at the aphids and slugs and stuff, because I looked up and saw one of my neighbors running scared. Did that affect on everyone? You also, nah, I don't think so. I think there was probably just a bee. Winter bees are quite a problem. It's just how it be. Okay, I'm gonna wait to harvest the sugarcane here until like they're all ready to harvest, because I'd really rather not like have 2 days in a row of harvesting. I'll just harvest them all at once. This morning segment may not be the longest. We'll probably just go see our new villager and check turnip prices, because I gotta get ready for doing stuff. We will talk with villagers as we go. It's cold when I sat down. I'm worried I may be frozen here. Aw, I can help you up. We do still need to do the ceremony for the Able Sisters, which I forgot to do earlier, because I am smart. I say earlier, days ago. Technically that's earlier. If you're watching this series as a series, you know, watching episode after episode, it was technically earlier. So, you know, we have to check rocks as we go. What is with my brain today? Many things. Hey, that made a little pattern. That was neat. But, yeah. You guys will have already seen it yesterday, but I need to get ready for, specifically, this. So... I also really should, at some point, actually get around to recording more Katamari. Well, We Love Katamari. No, our snowman's right here. Okay, well, at least part of him's right here. Oh, there's the other part. And I just broke it by complete accident because I couldn't see where it was. Well, hopefully it respawns. Sorry, snowman. It's probably not a great place to be building you anyway. Hello. Turnip prices. What we got? 49. Ugh, this week is rough. I'm gonna sell the ventilation fan. I'm not a fan of ventilation, so. 1,400 bells, not bad. Not great, but not bad. My webcam's not in its normal spot. I knew something felt kind of off. I think that's better. Okay, it did respawn. Good, good. Let's build our snowman while we're here. I mean, I do have time. It's just I want to make sure I've got everything set up properly. Because the one thing I didn't exactly do in my my like hour and a half of test recording, once I should have thrown it into Vegas and like experimented to see like webcam location and stuff, but I didn't. I just kind of was like, you know what, I'm probably not going to use this, and I just deleted it. I do that with a lot of test recordings and just recordings in general. Like, I did 3 recording sessions of Tulip months ago. And I think I still have those, but I might have deleted them. I think I deleted them, actually. Because they were just sitting here, taking up space, and I wasn't doing anything with them. And, you know, you might be like, well, why wouldn't you keep it? Like, one, I have, for storage, a single terabyte external hard drive that basically is full of New Leaf. Like, it just has New Leaf video. I've thought of attempting to compress the video to make it easier to store, but there is a problem with that, and that being compressing it, at best compression, seems to only shave off maybe about, you know, half a gig from these video files, which sounds like a lot, until you consider the video files themselves are like between 5 and 7 gigabytes. So it's like, yeah, that's not really saving a huge amount of space. Plus, it's not like I label things, so I wouldn't really be able to label past just, hey, it's Animal Crossing. So it's not exactly a helpful way for me to store things, because I don't label things. I don't name stuff, because I do so much different stuff. It's more I don't label it just out of convenience, which may not sound very convenient, but it's only inconvenient when I'm looking for those files later on. And, you know, like with video files today, I know when I get to editing later, because I will be recording an afternoon segment as well, I know when I get to that, I just need the 4 latest MP4 files. Like, that's what I need. And they will be in the order of Elgato feed, webcam, Elgato feed, webcam. So I just put the 2 webcams in, then put the 2 Elgato feeds in, and there we go. I've got everything I need. I don't need them to be labeled. I don't need them to be more than just what they are right now of 2025 01 21. One of them is then 2022 03, the other is 2021 58. It's just the auto-generated naming from OBS. Like, I could go into OBS and manually set it to, like, I could manually set it to be like, oh, it's Animal Crossing New Horizons as its main name. Oh, sorry, I was just getting in some power meditation. Alright. You do that. You're on in a very annoying spot. Okay. Whoops. But, I could do that. But then, say, when I'm recording Katamari, I'd have to go in again and change the name over to Katamari. Well, We Love Katamari. And then when We Love Katamari is not being recorded, I need to remember to go in and then change it back to Animal Crossing. Or else I'll probably get more confused than I ever would with the auto-generated names, because things not only won't be in proper order anymore, like they won't be in sequential, I can't say that word properly. They won't be in the order they were recorded in. But they'll possibly be under the wrong name. And that'll lead to me going, okay, is this actually a Katamari video or is this an Animal Crossing video? I don't know. So now I gotta throw them into the timeline just to see what they even are. Address. No, I didn't. Wait, was that a dream? Oh my gosh, I just fell asleep. Just before I woke up, I was walking on stage for my New Year's Eve countdown concert. That dream was so good. It doesn't sound like it was going terribly good. I mean, your dress didn't seem like it was what you wanted. Bit early in the year to be thinking of the New Year's, but I do understand some people already wanting this year to be over. I want to give this year a chance, because let's be real, at least for me, it basically almost can't be worse than last year. So, you know. That's the benefit of having a really crap year, is your next one really can't be as bad, not unless it really tries to be. And there are ways it could be worse, but not many. The ways it could be worse are substantially fewer than the ways it can be better. So, you know. But yeah, I do really want to see if I can just find a better alternative for recording with than OBS. Because I feel like that would solve a few of my problems as well. Of like, namely down to just all of the video files I need to make one video. Like, even at the best of times, like a standard day where, like, for tomorrow, where I'll probably just be recording at around 11:30 to, you know, around that time, and then just ramble about stuff until past noon, check turnip prices again, assuming we don't just have a good turnip price later today. That will be 2 primary video files that are recorded in MKV that then get remuxed to MP4, making 4 video files for a grand total of usually around 30 gigabytes of video file once everything's all said and done. All so I can have better control over the webcam. Because, you know, I need to record both separately. But I have seen from some mild behind-the-scenes stuff of other people recording stuff that there is indeed programs out there. And maybe it's just plugins for OBS I don't know of. Maybe it's studio mode in OBS. I don't know. I've not actually messed with studio mode. I don't know how it works. I've seen there is ways of recording those as kind of separate entities within the same program, which at the very least, it wouldn't solve the video file issues, but it would at least save me from needing 2 OBSs open, which my computer definitely does not like very much. Dearest whoever you are, whilst taking a much-needed hot bath, my mind dreamed up the most fabulous idea for a DIY recipe. Cannot keep this idea to myself, so I have placed it in this bottle. Please bring this recipe to life. Sincerely, Barbara. An ironwood low table. Okay. Something new. I don't know where our new villager is. Ah, they're there. Okay. I will still need back up here anyway. See, I might see if I can find, like, a better program for recording with. Though, every time I've tried to find one, I generally come to the same conclusion of OBS is just kind of better. And it's almost certainly because I'm familiar with OBS, but OBS just makes more sense. Maybe it's just me, but like OBS has always just made more sense. I don't know. Everything's right where you'd expect it to be. I say knowing full well I have gotten lost on some things. Hello, Yuka. Who might you be? Pleasure to meet you. Just moved here today. Myself? Call me Yuka. I take it you live on this island? No, I moved here because it's quite the up-and-coming destination. Once I'm done unpacking, I'd love to have you over for a chat. Looking forward to it already. Aww. Pretty cute. I like the design. I don't think I've ever had a koala before as a villager. So that's pretty cool. I might be wrong on that, and anyone that knows my own series better than me probably is like, yeah, you had a koala, like, in this series. And I'd be like, oh, cool. My memory is crap, though, so. I mean, it literally took me seeing... Right, they're not open yet. It took me seeing a thumbnail in my City Folk series to remember I had Mott in that series, and that's only because he was in the thumbnail. The auto-generated thumbnails, which I should really get into making my own thumbnails, but I don't know what to do with those. Hey Steven, thanks for saying hi. It's the latest. What are you doing? I might copy you. I could be Steven Jr. for the day. You really don't want that. I don't really know how to make thumbnails. And this is gonna sound probably a bit strange to some people. Right, that was the snowman that was a mess up. But like, I don't click on videos because of the thumbnail. I haven't in a very, very long time. When I was a lot younger, I fell for all of the same clickbait that everybody who is attracted to women probably fell for. But that was when I was a lot younger. I don't do that anymore. I don't even tend to look at thumbnails anymore. I look at video titles. The video title is more important to me than, you know, the, ooh, we have another new visitor. But the video title to me is more important than the thumbnail. Because, like, well, the title tells you what the video is. The thumbnail is just there to try to grab your attention. But the title is actually generally telling you what the video properly is. I've missed a fossil somewhere. Now, let's come talk with this mysterious fellow. Welcome! Well, what we have here? Haven't seen your face before. The name's Kix. You might already guessed it, but I'm the source for shoes, socks, and bags around here. Swing by this island every now and again. I look forward to seeing you around, chum. Alright, alright? If it's alright with you, why not take a look-see at my offerings this fine day? I don't know what this accent is. He has mage boots. Well, mage booties. Man, there is not much here I actually particularly want. I'll take the power boots, though. Power boots comes to 31.50 bells, so you buy it? I'm buying. Very much obliged. I appreciate your business, my chum. Anything else you want to buy? Nah, I'm good. Much obliged. I'll put those power boots on. I am very much running out of inventory space. Now I am a bear wearing power boots. Soon I will build an entire set of power armor. And then wander the wastes, blasting the Buck Bumble theme from my shoulder speakers. Hey Steven, perfect timing. Come and take a look. Yoink. What's that? You're not gonna believe it? I made a pear hat. Been jogging the other day and somewhere around the 53rd mile, inspiration just hit me. Or maybe it was a pear falling on your head. Or could have been dehydration. Either way, check it out and stay hydrated. It was like a hard workout routine. Yeah, I'll teach me how to make a pear hat, my man. Yeah, that idea is actually something I had for, like, basically a Fallout character. Because let's be real, that makes sense. That is something I could very much see someone in the Fallout universe doing. Is basically, like, getting a suit of power armor, finding a set of speakers, attaching them to the shoulders, and then just walking around the wastes, just blasting music. And I went with the Buck Bumble theme purely because there was an evening, the evening I thought of that idea, I was basically like, you know what, I'm just gonna do this for the night, and that's just what I did. Like, I was just playing, I think it was actually Fallout 4, just walking around the wastes in my power armor, blasting the Buck Bumble theme. I could not hear much of anything. But it's fine, there's not much to hear in Fallout 4. There's the fossil. Anna Caroline wants to talk with us. I have a reaction I'd like to teach you, and this one comes with a story. Again, one cold, foggy evening, dread squeezed my heart after I heard a weird flapping sound. Suddenly, I felt something damp licking the back of my neck. I jumped and spun around to see the half-dried laundry I'd set out flapping in the wind behind me. So gross and clammy. Anyway, my point is, don't be fearful to shake things up if you're scared. I don't get scared, though. That's the thing. I give myself heart attacks, but, like, I don't get scared. You are exactly where I need to be right now. Thank you, Caroline. But yeah, like, I basically had the idea there of, like, that Wastelander, at least, you know, the one I was playing as, in that moment, would just be walking around in, like, a complete, like, Buck Bumble-themed suit of power armor. Like, painted, like, Buck Bumble-themed. Just blaring the Buck Bumble theme. Like, that'd be pretty fitting for that universe. There you go, Blathers. Okay. So, we can sell all of those. Yeah, I'm good. I do need the money, so it works. Because we really need to get our home loan paid off so I can expand the house again and get more storage. We desperately need more storage. So, time to come sell some stuff to the Nooklings. Wow, this has already been like 20-some minutes. This was gonna be a fast clip, like a short clip, and yeah. It's like nearly the length of a New Leaf episode. Okay. Which eventually these episodes might get to the point where they're that short. There's just more to do in the run of a day in New Horizons. Like, even now, there's still things yet to do. I've not checked the Able Sisters yet. I've not gone to the Civic Center to collect my daily bonus, which I did forget to do a couple of days ago. I gave myself a heart attack over. Like, there's, you know, I've just been doing morning routine stuff of walking around looking for the money rock. You know. Oh, they're doing morning aerobics. Yay. I do want to start doing that at some point. I just need to, like, think of it before I start recording so I can get the Joy-Cons out. Because I want to properly do it. And, like, if you're just using this, it doesn't do anything motion, so. But okay. That is everything for right now. So, I think I shall meet you guys back here later today with the afternoon turnip prices and all kinds of extra stuff. And I'm back with a different layout. I decided to move stuff around. I don't know if I like how things are right now, but I will work on it. So, basically, to give a brief explanation as to what has changed. One, I'm no longer sitting on a box. That's why the webcam's higher than me again. It probably won't stay where it is. Even right now, I'm not liking exactly where it is. Basically, I used to have both of my monitors right over here. So, one here, one over here. And I had the TV up here, which is why I had to sit on a box, was because the TV was above me. Now, I have the TV right here. Monitor, monitor. It works. Frisk has discovered things to get into, so of course she's going to be getting into things, because I've yet to fully clean up. I just wanted to finish today's recording up. So I need to go check afternoon turnips. I did water these, right? Yeah, I did. Okay. So, you know, I might honestly move the webcam even right now. It's mildly bugging me how I'm looking up. But the problem is, like, where I'm looking now will be probably where the webcam ends up. And over here is the screen. Does that idea bother you guys? So you know what? I'm gonna do that. It's not facing the right way. Throw in my garbage bag. Oh no, I'm a Canadian who lives in vicinity of a Sobeys. You know where I live now. It's not like those are freaking everywhere. Let's turn that way. This is the problem with this stuff. And now that's too far that way. You can see my pillows. See where my head goes? Something very few people have seen. That's still not right. See, that's the problem with having to like lean around the microphone, is I can't easily adjust this to be right. So I need to tilt down a little bit. Teeny bit. Okay. So this is basically how it's gonna be. So I will be at a bit of an angle. But this way when I do PC games, I'll be looking mostly at it. I don't know, man. I'll figure something out. Ooh, 133. With how bad prices have been, it's... What is today? Wednesday. Do I trust that I might get a good price again tomorrow? That is the question at hand. I mean, I do also have another idea for what I could do with the webcam, but then you guys would be looking up at me, and that doesn't feel right. None of you guys should be looking up at me. Because, like, this way also, you're getting less glare, I suppose? Like, I can kind of see myself in OBS, so... You're getting a bit less glare from the angle. And if I were to sit comfortably, I'd be even more angled. Which means maybe I should move the... But then I'd be looking further away from it. I don't know. You guys will have to give me y'all's opinion on stuff, because I am not the person to gauge this stuff, because you guys are the ones watching. So, you know, I'm not watching it, I'm making it. Which should go hand in hand, I am fully aware. Yeah, let's do some fishing. I'll give you guys a bit of time to, like, see how you feel about the camera. I like having the TV where it is, because I get to actually not sit on a box. Not gonna lie, that was a big motivator for doing this. I was gonna try to just get all 3 screens setting on my table here, because I do have a dining room table. And you would think a dining room table would probably be plenty big for 3 computer monitors. These are 3 24-inch computer monitors. Say, did I hear right? You're trying to drum up some hype for Asteria, you know? I hope so. I want to be able to brag to everyone that I was there before Asteria got big. Hyping up Asteria sounds like a ton of work, though. You really do a lot for this place. Actually, I got something that I think might help. Okay, some furniture. Not huge or anything, but showing off a sweet Miss Flamingo could be cool. What am I saying? Of course it'd be cool. Yeah, just trust me, like I'd trust me on this. So you should too. I do have a plan for this. I think it is time for the Flamingo Security Service to come to Astera. Because I am not a fan of Ed. So I think we need to keep an eye on him. And the best way to do that, while not making it apparent that we're keeping an eye on him, is the Flamingo Surveillance System. And you might be wondering, Steph, what is this Flamingo Surveillance System you're talking about? I know Ed's right there, but don't worry about that. We'll never know. Well, what it is it's a flamingo, right? This looks like a regular Miss Flamingo, but it's actually a security camera pointed directly into his house so we can keep an eye on him, make sure he doesn't get up to no trouble. Hey, Steven. Let's chat. Pop quiz. One of these is truly me. Probably this one. That's what I was thinking. No, it's a little different, but I was overdue for a brand refresh. Say hi to New Ed, now with 110% swag and flow, Greenhorn. You have neither of those things, Ed. Yeah, I feel like that's what we need. Keep an eye on him. It's what we need. Make sure Astera stays safe. Because I don't trust him. He's up to something. I suppose doing this doesn't mean I can, like, look to the camera to like, really emphasize things. I don't know. There's pluses and negatives to every setup. Like, the setup I had, the biggest negative, the absolute biggest negative, was that it was not difficult for Frisk to knock everything down. Got a freshwater gobby! Time to go bye-bye! Huh? I don't get that one. Like, it was super easy for her to just knock everything down, and she did, on one occasion. And that made me, you know, start then considering, okay, I need a better solution. Now, the most ideal solution would be to get a VESA mount, so I could mount, like, my second screen for my computer, like, vertically, and that would give me basically just enough space so that I could have all three, like, sitting side by side, because I'm not using my alternate monitor all the time, and when I do tend to use it, it's for things like YouTube or Discord or, like, while streaming, putting the chat on or something, you know. It's not needed for, like, everyday use. So it could be vertical, but it's TV. It can't go vertical without a VESA mount, and I don't have the money for a VESA mount right now. I probably won't have the money for a VESA mount for quite a long time, just because I want to save up and get a Switch 2. I know I should probably be prioritizing other things, but Switch 2. Honestly, I'm not even sure if I'm going to swap, like, recording off of this Switch to the Switch 2. Because, like, everything I'm doing recording-wise at the moment, I don't think I would need extra power for, kind of thing. And, like... if I keep everything... oh, it was up there. If I keep everything that I'm recording on the Switch that I'm using now, then we don't need to buy 2 Switch 2s. Immediately. Whenever I get moved out of this place, because I refuse to give up on that hope, they'll need to buy a Switch 2 to have a Switch 2 here still, but... because there's going to almost certainly be Switch 2 games that other people in the house here are going to want and want to play. So, you know. Pot of Dace! I hope I have some space. I do, I have very little, but I do have some space. I really should have, like, sat down yesterday and just did, like, a bunch of fishing and just sold to CJ while he was here and I had the chance. But I didn't, because I'm a dingus. Yeah, the only thing that's going to take some getting used to is going to be just how my desk is slightly laid out differently now. I am also going to be keeping somewhat of an eye on my computer, though I'm fully willing to bet that it's not going to have any problems, because it still has plenty of room for the airflow to come out of it, but the TV that I'm currently looking at is kind of in front of the ventilation from my computer. Kind of. It's not in front of it to any worrying degree, or else I wouldn't have done it. But it is kind of there, so, you know, I'm like, yeah, I'll keep a bit of an eye on it. I'm positive it's not going to be an issue, but it might be, so I want to keep an eye on it. Where did... it just occurred to me. I don't know where my lens cap is. Is that it? No, that's a fidget spinner. I've lost my lens cap. Oh no. You wouldn't think cleaning my desk would cause me to lose things. That's a bottle cap. And then maybe hearing some of the things I still have on my desk, you'll be like, yeah, that scans. Okay, I'm gonna need to find that lens cap at some point. I got a Naruto fidget spinner. I don't even watch Naruto. Hot take here, especially given I'm someone who used to be in an anime club. Naruto is not a good show. Never was. It was just one of the animes that were actually on, so people like it because they have nostalgia for it. It was never a good show. I'm not saying it was a bad show, just it wasn't a good show. Naruto is passable. At least that's my opinion on it. And that's kind of the opinion I've always had. I will admit with this that because I found Naruto to be such just a passable show, that I have not watched any of their new stuff. Yes, Risk, that is a TV. Yeah, I need to get that cord out of your way. I know, it'll get moved. Don't worry. No, please don't. That is the computer's power cable. You do not want to be munching that. You don't. I'm gonna regret doing this. I think it's about as good as I'm gonna get. Also, ignore my garbage. Assuming the camera focuses. Jeez, camera, please. Camera. There it goes. I literally leave a garbage bag just next to me. I feel like that's a pretty good spot for a garbage bag to be, is directly next to you. Also, because it's more visible here, I will address this before anyone possibly complains about it. There's like some little dust and dirt kind of down here. As you can probably tell by somebody turning around the moment I gestured at it, that is not there because I want it to be there. That is there because Frisk wants it to be there. Frisk, could you please not try to eat cables? Hey. Hey. Cables are not food. They are not spaghetti. They're not for you to munch on. Cat butt. I have, in the past, cleaned up the, like, dust and dirt. It's mostly, like, shavings from her, like, little cardboard bed that's, like, up here. And she gets so insulted. I don't understand. This cat is obsessed with garbage. That is the only thing I can come to. Frisk just loves herself some garbage. She loves me, so she kind of has to, I suppose. But, you know. Yeah, now you can sit there and watch stuff. You see, you're getting all uppity. Trying to eat cords. When you always want to just sit there and watch what I'm doing. And now you can do that. A lot more comfortably. Yeah. Yeah, you can see yourself up there. Isn't that neat? She's just staring at herself. Silly kitty. Actually, what it might have been is I think she might have been staring at the recording. Not of her, but of the Switch. But hey, I'll always take kitty cam. I think everybody will always take kitty cam. I need to get, like, one of those things that, like, I can just plug in and, like, play the TV from. Or just find, like, a torrent, like, not exactly a torrent, but, like, a pirated stream of, like, Animal Planet. Because I get the feeling that Frisk would just sit and watch that. My old cat Pee-wee would. But only specific shows. It wasn't like she was watching for, like, things she wanted to hunt. No, there was very specific shows it legitimately seemed like she was actually interested in. So we would just put them on. And I don't even remember the shows except Zaboomafoo. She would always watch Zaboomafoo. Okay, I have donated everything. I couldn't remember if I donated everything. So I wonder if Frisk here would enjoy watching Zaboomafoo as well. If I do this more often, I might have to move my garbage. Because it is a little embarrassing that, like, half of this here is my garbage. But to be fair, most of the garbage in there right now came from my desk. From cleaning my desk. Yeah, my desk was really messy. You don't fit. No. Now you're knocking cords down. Now you're doing this on purpose. That is still the main power cord of the computer. Yes, I need to route it better. It'll happen. That's the TV. I assure you, it is probably not tasty. Yeah, that's your bed. What are you munching in there? What is it? Hair. Ah. Nah. Just trying to eat hair. I see how it is. Are you ready to help me end the episode off? Let me just move this way so I can try to get in view. Attempt, anyway. Come on, Mike Boom. There we go. Now I can move over a little more. So, with that, we thank you very much for watching, and hopefully we will see you back here tomorrow for more Animal Crossing New Horizons. See y'all then! And now in this end card, we would very much like to ask if you liked the video, hey, would you hit that like button? And if you're not subscribed, could you maybe subscribe? That'd help me out a lot. Thanks a bunch.